everyone, welcome to Your Business Show. The whole mission of our show is to inspire and empower you to unleash your fullest potential consistently and help you become a leader in your field. Guys, on this episode, what we're going to talk about a concept which I believe that every entrepreneur needs to really understand. You and I know that there are people who have great dreams. They have dreams to build an empire. They have a dream to become an entrepreneur. They have a dream to become a self-employed business person. But what really been missing is that they don't really get the idea that you're right here and your dream is here. What's between is the journey. Guys, what takes you from where you're right now and to your dream is the process. You gotta commit and get involved in the process, guys. That's the most important thing. That's what most people don't do. You gotta be involved. Most people fear the process. They just want to have all the answers figured out before they start. They want all the indications before they really start. That's why we have many people who have great dreams, but they don't really execute on their dreams. Just think about it. We all know that you must have heard the 1,000-mile walk, right? Your destination is 1,000 miles, but here's the thing, it starts with your first step. But what most people don't understand is taking the first step itself is just not enough. You gotta take the next step. You gotta take the next step and you gotta keep going in the process. And as you keep going in the process, that's when you reach your end destination, guys. Well, you and I know people that they just doubt the process. They think, well, somebody else did it, but what makes you think that you can do it? As an entrepreneur, as a young entrepreneur, haven't you heard that from people who really question your ability to be an entrepreneur? Let me tell you what the process really is. Guys, getting a book and learning about entrepreneurship is part of the process. Going to a mentor and getting advice about business is again a part of the process. The process consists of several activities that you need to be engaged with in order to achieve your dream. And engaging on those activities one by one eventually is going to take you to your dream. We are really complicating things here. We are thinking too complicated. We think, oh my God, it's really difficult. No, just think at one activity at a time. If you really listen to what Will Smith, one of the greatest actors in the world, said, if you want to build the biggest wall, focus on laying one brick at a time. And when you lay that one brick, make sure that you lay that brick in the most perfect way with total focus. And when you do that, eventually the wall will be built. But unfortunately, our people are just afraid to get involved in the process. The process is not something big. Like I said, if you want to start a business, learning about how to start a business is a part of the process. And the biggest thing is, we don't know how to do it. Nobody in the world who built empires knew how to do it. Steve Jobs obviously didn't know how to build computers. He didn't have any idea. I mean, Elon Musk, look at him. Look at the amount of things he learned during the process compared to what he started with. Entrepreneur's journey is a part of learning, guys. And you only learn if you get involved in the process. So stop doubting the process. Get involved in the process. If you're doubtful, you'll never take action. And don't overcomplicate it. It all starts with simple things. Simple actions you take on a daily basis. So that's very, very important, my friends. Because most people are really doubting it. And not just they're doubting it. They don't have faith in the process. They don't have faith in themselves. But like I said, the only way you can move from here to here is through the process. The process is the bridge that gets you from where you are to where you want to be. So, one of the biggest issues is, guys, most people don't move based on what they see right now. In your journey, you gotta move based on what you see right now. Just think about it. When you drive in the night, let's say you're from your friend's place, you want to go to your house. Do you just see and pause and say, oh my God, I don't see my house, so I can't drive? Do you do that? No, you get in the vehicle, you on your lights, and based on what you see, you just see about 300 feet. And you move based on what you see. It's the same thing in business. In your business process, you got to take action based on what you see right now. Just like when you drive, when you see a bend, you take a bend. You didn't anticipate that bend before, right? And you don't really be afraid and say, oh my God, I don't see the ultimate destination, so I'm not going to take an action. But unfortunately, that's what most people who want to be business people do. One of the reasons why most people who have great ideas don't really execute on the ideas because they fear the process of executing the idea. They're afraid, oh my God, will I get an investor to do it? Will I have the great team to do it? Will I get the support from my family to do it? If you look for all the answers by staying where you are, you'll never ever get those answers. The only way you can find those answers is you gotta move from where you are right now. Just like driving. If the road is closed, then you'll decide what to do next. Don't anticipate before the road is closed. Then you learn at that point what exactly to be done. So you gotta move based on what you see. That's one of the most important things to do, not just in business, in your career as well. And the next thing why most people don't really get started is because they're afraid to fail. They fear failure. They think failure is the end. Guys, failure, you already heard. Failure is the learning that you need to execute better the next time. If you did not fail, you wouldn't have the wisdom that you need to execute it better. Just think about it. We all know about Thomas Edison, right? The 10,000 failure man. Just think if he did not fail 10,000 times, do you think the light bulb would be invented? It was the 10,000 first try he did where the light bulb really got invented. What do you think that really is? It's the process. Every try, every experiment he did got him closer to his final outcome. Just think if had he given up at any stage, do you think he would have invented the light bulb? Absolutely not. So don't be afraid about failure. Failure is always part of the process. What you need to really be doing is you need to be learning from failure by acknowledging it. If you just try to avoid it, that's not going to help you either. So don't be afraid to fail. Go execute. And when you fail, like I always say, take accountability and accept the fact that failure is part of the process, learn it, and then take that wisdom and re-execute during your journey. That's what you need to do. So, up until this time, we talked about why the process is important. Well, now let me shift your focus into something which is completely different and not many people talk about it. Have you heard that entrepreneurs who build great businesses, if you talk to them, they say that they always enjoy the process? Look at Steve Jobs. Why do you think he built amazing computers, great technology? Was it easy? Absolutely not. Did he do it overnight? Absolutely not. He had a lot of patience, and he always focused on the details. People who love the process, people who enjoy the process, they focus on the details. And in business, details matters. Small detail can make a difference. A lot of people, they have dreams, they want to get an outcome, and they want to rush it because they don't have the patience to enjoy the process. We all know if you don't really look in the details, you're going to miss out the exact potential that you could have brought out. I've just listened to one episode by Matthew McConaughey. If you have watched the movie Interstellar, Dallas Buyers Club, you know the guy, one of the Academy Award winners. He said the best movies he created are the ones where at the end of the day with the shooting, he says, guys, today was great, see you tomorrow. And the director says, it's over. Today is the final day of shooting. And he doesn't even know it's the final day of shooting because he was that much obsessively focused on the process. He says the best movies he created are the ones where he was focused on the process of daily turning up and perfecting that acting. Process helps you to get the details right, which is something that most people don't really do. If you're an entrepreneur, Guys, you have a massive advantage today because in this social media era, with this digital age, people are running out of patience. They want things to be done overnight. You have the advantage to really take the focus and really go deep and focus on the process and get the details right. And I'm telling you, if you can get the details right, my friends, you can absolutely go about and build your empire. Patience in the process is really critical. Faith in the process is absolutely needed. And the most important thing is, no matter how much you hate the process, no matter how much you love the process is always gonna be there if you're an entrepreneur. It's your choice. Are you gonna love it or hate it? If you hate it, the journey you're gonna go is gonna be very short term. But if you're gonna enjoy it and love it, you'll get involved and the business outcome will become a byproduct. Success will become a byproduct. And the next thing is, you must have seen many people who are very successful and all of a sudden they go clashing down. Why? Because they have done so much of work during the process to reach at a certain level. And at that moment, they have stopped giving that commitment to the process and they slowly decline. But if you look at people like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, they kept on going. Why? Because even though they are successful, they don't become complacent. Complacency destroys everything you build. When you enjoy and love the process, complacency is not part of the game because you don't even really bother about success. You're so much obsessed about the process that success becomes a byproduct. And to wind up this episode, my friends, let me tell you, if you can patiently and persistently go in the process, trust me, it's gonna be worth it. When you reach the ultimate outcome, when you look back, it's worth it. Let me share a personal story of mine. It's not really related to business, it's a bit of leisure, but there's a big lesson in it. So me and my friends, we just went on a trip to one of the mountain hills, and the journey of it was absolutely very uncertain. There was a lot of pain in it, and we were afraid about what to do, but we still moved on from fear. We just kept going on. And there are a lot of situations where the vehicle stopped on our way at the mountain hill, and we just tried our best to keep it going, and we kept it going, and everybody was like exhausted. Everybody was really tired. I myself, I was driving, and I felt really tired. But the moment we reached the top of the mountain, we got off the vehicle, and the moment we enjoyed the view, we felt it was worth it. I mean, the whole hardship, the whole uncertainty we took during the journey, it was totally worth it. And had we not taken that journey, we would never have enjoyed that view. The only reason we enjoyed that view is because we went with the process and we did not give up. And I'm telling you guys, just like we felt it was worth it, trust me, when you reach your objective through the process, it's gonna be worth it. Anyway guys, I'm so grateful that I've been able to share this episode and this big lesson which I really wanted to share with you guys. So I hope you take a deep understanding of it, and if you had any confusions, if you really have some confusions, leave a comment below, and I'm hoping to see you again with another episode. Until then, take care everyone.